You know, no one's ever glad to see us.
Be careful, Juto. Werewolves are extremely vicious.
That much is obvious, I'd say.
Wow, that's our princess. I haven't seen her in action for a long time.
Zephy, are you injured?
I'm fine. I got a little careless there.
What just happened?
Zephy's signature technique. The hero Strauss's blood flows in the veins of the Berlinet royal family. They say that Strauss was a gifted wizard who was born to a human and a Carta.
That's why there are the occasional throwbacks born into the royal family. You know, people born with special abilities, like the ones Lord Strauss exhibited. I myself possess the ability that you saw me use just now, but for some unknown reason, I still can't fully control it. I have the ability to initiate extremely powerful wizardry, but just not all the time.
Even so, if it weren't for that power, I doubt that we would have been able to defeat Elgar that one time.
You defeated Elgar? You, Princess?
Just the one time. But I'm afraid Elgar is still alive, even though I mortally wounded him when we fought. Back then, if I had only defeated him once and for all.
I'll be the one to defeat Elgar. That's the reason I joined the Southern Forces.
Oh, don't make me throw those words back in your face someday. The way I hear it, you defeated the Guardian. But judging from today's fight, you don't look that tough to me. Did that really happen?
Crocel, will you please stop trying to provoke him?
Yes, ma'am. You have such a soft spot for this guy, Princess.
Grosel, your personality is the issue here.
I give credit where it's due, if they deserve it.
Excuse me?
Leave it at that. All right now, the werewolf leader should be up ahead.
Take your weapon.
Hot! Hot! I should still be able to fight with this. Nicely done! Yes! Hot! Hot! All right! Still okay.
I don't want you to push yourself too hard.
Can you avoid my attack? Ha! Not too bad.
Nicely done! Hot! Hot! Not done!
Don't I shall deliver. This fight just got serious. This is the end.
Hey, if you're tired,
I'll be
I can
right
take it
over.
from here.
I can't back down! I can't back down! It's gonna take a bit longer.
I'll back you up. I'll show you the power of Trenoir! Call me anytime.
Let's go! Nicely done! Alright!
I will give my all to the fight. Bring it on! Earth's anger!
Argo, you're always
Hey,
calm.
you need
You
my
can
power?
make the right judgment.
Gotta do this!
Juto, leave the rest to me. I can't back down!
Whoa! That was close!
Juto, you shouldn't push yourself for me. Call me anytime.
Hey, you must be exhausted. Another one! Nicely done!
Juto,
I'll back you
I don't want you to push yourself too hard.
I'll take care of it. I'll show you the power of Trenoir! Can you avoid my attack? This fight just got serious.
Argo,
call me whenever you
please
need
don't
to.
push yourself. Leave it to us.
Alright!
I can back you up anytime. You can't not value life. I'm glad I could...
This is the end. Ah! Too slow.
To me! I gotta do that! Not done!
Sure, I'll support you. Prepare yourself.
I shall deliver. This fight just got serious. I'm doing a heck of a job.
Alright!
The wind will lead our way. I'm coming. It's gonna take take a bit longer. That went well.
Can you avoid my attack?
Argo, call it.
What's this?
Plunder that the werewolves stole from the southern forces. Damn. I can't believe it's this bad.
It appears that the werewolves have been working with the northern forces for quite some time.
This is... I don't believe it!
Princess, what's the matter?
This is Kaito's armor. I can't believe I'm finding it in a place like this.
Kaito?
A mercenary we could always rely on. He put his life on the line for Landsheim, fighting on the front lines. Well, I strongly doubt that he was killed by Sion Regro.
How did he die then?
I'd always heard that Kaito acted as a decoy to allow his men to escape and fought to his last breath. No matter how brave he was no match for their numbers.
Zephy, Kaito's death is regrettable, but if not for his sacrifice, many more would have died that day.
I know. There was no other choice. Juto, this is our reality. On the battlefield, death is always right by our side. But you mustn't die. You have to live.
Yeah.
Will you take Kaito's armor?
Huh?
Kaito was a warrior who bravely faced even sentinels. He is no longer with us, but I'd like his torch to be passed on to you. That is, if you are ready to receive it.
I understand.
It looks pretty good on you.
It does, I guess.
I'm sure Kaito is very happy right now.
Use this sword, too. It's a fine blade.
Melissa.
We've finished exterminating the werewolves. Let's head back to Abazet.
Our mission is complete.
Well, I guess we could take it easy here for a while longer. It doesn't look like the princess is quite ready yet.
Today has been difficult for her. Every piece of plunder represents a dead soldier.
Being a princess who leads a Southern Forces unit is probably pretty tough.
Well, in that case, she shouldn't have started this war in the first place. I mean, she's fighting to retake her throne, right?
What are you talking about? It was that bastard Shuenzite that started it. He assassinated the previous queen and then sent sentinels after anyone who spoke out against him. If the Southern Forces hadn't been on Highwind Island, it would have fallen victim to the sentinels long ago.
Oh, come on. The Southern Forces were useless. Face it, in the end, they abandoned Highwind Island.
Are you saying that was the princess's fault? Listen, pal, it's because of the princess that you're alive right now. If it was me, I wouldn't be babysitting some self-centered jerk who was spouting crap about getting revenge. The princess tries to shoulder the burden for everything herself. She'd feel the same even if you hadn't said it was the Southern Forces' fault. I lost everything I had because of the Northern Forces too, but I didn't try to blame it on someone else like you do. It's her own undeniable sense of responsibility that causes her to lead a frontline unit with no regard of the danger.
Zephy is desperately trying to end this war, which is why the burden that bears her down is commensurately heavy. She herself was the one who suffered the most over the fact that we couldn't save Highwind Island.
Everyone, don't be too hard on Juto.
Princess!
I failed to save the island. I failed to fulfill my responsibilities as princess. Juto has every right to criticize me harshly.
What are you saying?
Come, let's go home to Abazet. What did you think of your first mission? Was it difficult?
Yes.
For us, this is just another ordinary day. You'll need to get used to it quickly.
I understand. I couldn't look at her. I couldn't look Zephy in the eye. I just stared at her back, which seemed so lonely. I was just a kid who was drunk on his own circumstances. This is my fate!
Juto, you shouldn't push yourself for me. Call me anytime.
I'll show you the power of Trewa! This is okay.
I can still take it!
Please, Juto. I want you to call me whenever you need my help. You should give up.
Zephy, calm down. Without you, this is all pointless.
I can't lose!
I'll assist you! I guess I actually am useful.